Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian.is.weird. Sorry I'm going on a little bit late, but at least I'm here. I just woke up from a nap, which is cool to do right before you are supposed to go to sleep for the night. But that's how it is. I am working on an order, and I've just been feeling pretty not good. Just like my mental health is just like doing its whole like wreak havoc on my body and mind thing. So we're just gonna keep it um, easy breezy tonight, and I'm gonna watch a movie and I'm gonna crochet, talk to you all. Um, if you notice that my face is breaking out really badly and my piercing fell out, that happened. Um, it just is what it is. I'll find it or I won't. I mean, there's only so many places in this apartment I can go to, so. But I've said that I never found things again, so we shall see. Um, so yeah, so this one has been on the octopus that I had stayed on probably the longest of like any of them that I've had on. It was on like 3 months or something. But I've started to get like phantom like did something fall like start to worry. But this piercing location just loves to just like the piercing just the top of the jewelry just like unscrews all the time, which is super annoying. And you can't like glue it shut because you need to get it off sometimes, and like that's important too. So so yeah, so great. So anyways, I'll figure something out eventually if I ever remember it. But yeah, so tonight we're watching Train to Busan. I'm gonna be working on orders. Right now I'm working on a rainbow packer. I haven't used this colorway in a long time. This used to be like the colorway that I used all the time, and now I don't use it that much anymore. Um, it's like past little while, like people have been wanting like striped ones a lot more. So having going back to the variegated yarn is kind of fun because I don't have to worry about like do I have it like a long enough part. Like it's pretty difficult to like get the ratios of like colors right, and you would think it would be easier because I've made so many, but nope, not easier. So yeah, so let's watch this movie. And also, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper out of a wine glass. I'm not drinking a huge glass of wine. So I'm not going to talk about my mental health being in the garbage can. I'm going to go drink a bunch of wine. That's not usually what I try to do. I just have Dr. Pepper in a glass. So please leave me alone. It is a Beetlejuice glass. I think I got it at Spirit Halloween maybe 2 years ago. It says I myself am strange and unusual. I'm excited to see the new Beetlejuice movie. I'm sure it's gonna be good. Hopefully, I mean, like if they mess it up, it's not like it's gonna make the first Beetlejuice any less good. So I'm excited to see it. You know, did it need to come back? Probably not, but like, while you have the actors, no time like the present, right? So, let's give it a try. So I'm watching Train to Busan. This is a South Korean movie. It's a zombie movie, and uh, it is not in English, so there are subtitles, and I will have to read the subtitles, so I won't be quite as interactive. Granted, like it's a zombie movie, like we kind of get what's happening. You don't need to like often read things out to kind of know the gist of the happenings, you know. So I also took out the stitch holding these my fingerless mitts together because I just was so unhappy with how I did the stitching. So I'm gonna redo that eventually, but I've got so much to do. I've got my dress, and I've got I'm working on my wig, which is hard because I don't have my wig stand. I forget if I ordered something? I'm in this like being like a little bit manic. I'm like, oh, pretty impulsive with my purchases lately, which is not great. Um, okay, so let me see. Did I order the things that I said? Okay, so they're just in my cart. Mm, okay. Yeah. So actually, dealing with a curly wig, I just don't really like deal with curly wigs that much, so it's been like a little bit more annoying to do everything with it, but it's okay. I'm wanting to get back to working with my leather, um, but I just don't really have time right now. Um, Also, the um, I put on the Army of Weirdos page that last time I checked, the all of the colors of the Halloween Big Twist yarn were available uh, for shipping uh, from Joanne. So if you have been waiting, I would highly suggest going and checking out. None of them are as bright as they are in the pictures, but the jack o' lantern one is very good looking and very. Oh, it's English dub. I wasn't paid that. Um, but this one's still really pretty. I'm really excited. I don't know. I don't know if I like this like, English dub version. Mm, was not expecting that. Sorry. You know when you're like expecting to read subtitles and like hear a different language and you hear your own language and like hear. Okay, so let me check. Um, you see how full this person wants it. Like I've been saying, like I'm just gonna kind of fill them um, less full than I was before because I after receiving that much feedback, I was uh, or receiving kind of like people not really zombie deer. So cute. It's a cute little zombie deer. You cute little zombie deer. You cute little zombie deer I've ever seen. Just threw out like a whole sandwich away. Now, for those of you who are lurking or um, multitasking, have you seen Train to Busan? Have you seen this movie? What did you think of it? The little girl was so cute. So we got her Wii. She already had a Wii. Oh, damn. Your mom just slayed you, son. So it appears to be Ash's fallen. Some fire. Not nearly as much fire as World War Z. That was a lot of fires just happening. Hot girl, obligatory hot girl. They put this like not that old woman in this like atrocious gray wig, and they're like, she's old. Look at her, gray hair. Someone sings on, having clearly been bitten, and she's the reason everyone on this train is going to die. So the a lot of it is like there's like makeup plus CGI, so there's like a really cool combination of like the virus spreading. You can really see it go fast. She's the cutest little girl. Oh my god. So naturally, you have someone who like looks like a crazy person, who wow, that is a dick thing to say to a child. He was straight up asshole. He was like, "Be careful," or like the young lady, and like, don't like. I don't say I can't because they're about to see like first zombie. Um. Uh. So she's like I guess supposed to be 8. She looks very very young, um, but she is like older guy. It's like, so there's a guy who gets on the train who like looks like homeless and dirty and maybe like, you know, whatever. And so like he he's like, they're dead, they're all dead, you know, because it's a zombie movie and that's, you know, kind of how it goes. And so like this guy who's like not a parent of this child, but this other guy who just like was an onlooker was like, see that little girl? If you don't end up in school, you'll end up like that. And the little girl was like, well, my mom said that people who say things like that are bullies. And he's like, sounds like your mom didn't go to school either. It's like, don't talk about people's moms. That's rude. Okay, let's get into the zombies. Because it's pretty action packed. Once it starts, it just doesn't end. And we forgot how much I like this guy. He was so sweet. Like they literally took like maybe a 30-year-old and put her in like a granny silver wig. So naturally, the protagonist never sees the zombies, always miss the broadcast. And we get to see the good zombie reveal. The makeup is just so nuanced. Like, it's like graphic and grotesque and just so good. And you kind of like see these passengers on a train where like things are happening. Um, Kind of all around them, but like no one's really seeing the full picture. that first like realization that you have zombies on board. Um, yeah, you see like about to shit themselves. Also, if like in the off chance if people are trying to comment and are having trouble commenting, um, like there have been like some problems I think on YouTube, like across the platform, no matter what people use. Um, that like because even like I was watching a premiere today, and like most of the premiere I wasn't even able to like watch or to be able to like comment or see other people's comments. So so here the zombies are moving quickly. They are rapid. They're turning very quickly. They're doing a lot of like contortionist type like very kind of like clicky movements. Um, by others and a lot of like um, people struggling to comment and things like that. So if you are trying and that's what's happening, sorry, don't really know what's going on. Okay, who I thought you might be a bad, like not pleasant character early on when I first watched this. Just like heart of stone and like pregnant wife and so now he's a zombie expert and he's like, I don't think they know how to open doors. They're real fucking dumb. So she like puts paper up. She like wets the window and she like papers it up so they can't see me. Because he kind of was an asshole. That's why I remember him being an asshole. With an asshole because he acted like an asshole. Granted, like the dad also acts like an asshole, so you're like, who's an asshole? We're all assholes. Then none of them assholes. Then there's like always that person who's like, I've got so much money, I can tell people what to do and take over emergency situations and oh no, the mom got bit. And somehow the zombie grandma just hung up the phone. I do like the way the color pulls when you sometimes when you make these um, because it like stripes in some portions and then it has this like red. It's always interesting to see like in survival situations, and obviously there's many like post-apocalyptic. Oh my gosh, we still have Resident Evil to watch. We haven't even started watching Resident Evil. Um, but there's so much good makeup here and acting. Baseless rumors and accusations. I always like, I always get like a real like, there's okay, there was an explosion. Now I'm just gonna count explosions in zombie movies. Like, just like explosions happening. You're older. Oh, she's such a sweet little girl. What a great kid. Just like, he's pregnant. Calls me little bean sleeping. She's so So he's getting like insider tips on how to like avoid quarantine. And the guy that like looked kind of shabby and homeless, like is just like on the um, train. Hey Lydia, welcome in. You're watching Train to Busan, which is a zombie movie based out of South Korea. Right there, twist it up. Right there at the end. This thing's been quarantined, you moron. There's always just some dude like flexing his power to like keep losing my temperature. Okay, so I'm gonna take off 2 or 3 rows. I'm gonna go to 4.5 inches instead of 5. That's the actress award. Good news, when I took the COVID test, I didn't have it after all. I read it wrong, but I did have a bad sinus infection. So. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that So the stitch stretches out quite a bit, which I think is part of the reason um, why the measurement's been coming back a little bit different than I want, but I'm still not risking people saying that they're too big. Like, I'd rather people get something just like a little bit smaller. And then it's like silent. He's like, wow. The dude comes through. Yeah, I'm glad that you don't have it. I know a lot of people out there are dealing with it, so hoping that everyone starts to feel a little bit better and hoping you start to feel a little bit better as soon as possible. And then naturally you have a bunch of zombies who just like break through glass and like the the people that they hired for this are so like just like hiring a bunch of like people who are like double jointed and everything. Like, it's insane. He's not a bad guy. He's just judging you. I'm glad you don't have COVID. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, just take it easy. Take it, you know. God, this guy's just such an ass. I spent the whole time trying to get the doors locked and then the closet doors, and so naturally it's just so good. Looks like, oh, I thought he was like eating his crotch. Snap out of an idiot. Oh my gosh. Why does it sound so extra funny dubbed? And he ends up being like a total badass. Definitely like favorite character and stuff. Mm. I'm just putting the final steps on the body of this, and then I'll just be detailing, and that will be done. Miss our chance here. It's like miss our chance to do what you realize you're. It's like no one else made it. So he's gonna take like a metal strap and just like wrap it at his wrist to like keep him in bed. Always, we like to see some ingenuity. Mm. I feel like I need to pack this a little bit more. I feel like I didn't pack it enough at the end there. I don't really like that. So they do this like Mission Impossible type like we're getting through. Okay. Hey, was playing bingo over in another channel, just jumping in and saying hello. Okay, well I'm glad I got to see you, as always. I'm just wrapping up this order. Watching another zombie movie. This is Train to Busan. Very good movie. Probably the most recent zombie movie on all the list of all um, the movies that I've watched, so that's fun to have something a little bit new. So I'm just gonna keep on going around getting what we need. He's such a badass. I love the character. Okay, so now we're gonna do the tab and the bridge. It's just important. Keeps it. It's more of like a. I feel like it's definitely just aesthetically like it helps a lot with the kind of confirmation that you're wearing something that like feels more like gender affirming. So the development of this is really interesting because there's some things about these zombies that aren't like unusual zombies, and we'll talk about that at the end probably if I remember. But it makes it so that they can move through the train. Um, uh, with some like level of like There's just like some little casual music. Get that in my face, come on. You're such a tech man. It's really sweet thing. Okay, so we're at the end of the scheme, so chaos is reigning supreme. Okay, just tab. So because there's no subtitles, um, because there's no subtitles, uh, but it's really easy to know if your friends are infected. Because they turn really fast here. So I guess probably like nobody's watching it with me. So these zombies can't see in the dark. So whenever they go through tunnels, like they're like, wait, what? Like, so they can't see, and then they're like, kind of, they're responsive to sound, but they're not like as responsive to sound as we've seen in like other things. I tried like a new way of like putting on the tab, but I really don't like it. Okay, so I'm trying to stretch out the stitches and go back to. So it's really interesting that there's no like scent or like line, like it has to be like line of sight, because I don't think that there are any like zombie movies where like that needs to be the case. Um, and like if they, you know, so um, like like line of sight was something in like World War Z that we saw, but like it also like they were like noise attracted, which makes like a lot more sense. So like, and then instantly, and it kind of makes sense in like a way that like how they did the eyes and like how light would be coming through the eyeballs. Um, um, like that maybe like low light would be very difficult for them to see. So it's actually really interesting take when they have these like kind of white out, like grayed out lenses. Um, so so they like this like young girls like trying to like get her friend to get like let in, and like they're just being like huge assholes. Shatterproof. Oh no, he got his hand in. And this girl just straight up bit the guy who was holding her. Like, she's not even a zombie. She's just like, fuck you, I'm biting you because you're holding me. Now, this guy, who I really like, tapped it on the hand, so we know he's going to start turning soon. I just love this way so much. Oh my So now I'm going to sew in all of the ends. Well, I sewed in all the ends and I'm going to clip all the ends. Then he gives the daughter's name. Such a badass. Goes out like true badass form. Okay, and then now I got another one done. He's like holding them all back while being turned into a zombie. And then he gets his daughter. He saves the pregnant lady and the old lady. Oh no, she's like no, I know that I can't be saved, and I'm just I like I'm looking at my sister in the eye, but I need I'm gonna get bit. There it is. So I know. Okay, now if I measure this one, I want to see how it'll measure up. Now he's trying to like. Yes, yeah, it's like, oh, he's infected. It's like, no, like you would have known. You would have done been known. And now all these people are panicking. It's like, get lost. They're like yelling at a pregnant lady and like a very tiny child. Y'all are dicks. That's what they get. I'm like re all this up so I can store it a little bit easier. He's like, I promise I'll stay with you. You know, listens. Analyst. Okay, Lydia. Good night. I hope you feel better. That's fine. This yarn, so the Big Twist cotton yarn, it is not the best value for its money. Um, Definitely, if you want to experiment with making cotton packers, like great yarn to start out with. Um, but like, it is very soft. It's very easy to work with. It does split just like any other cotton yarn would. It's not doesn't have the same twist tension as like a lot of your nicer quality cottons, but that's okay. Um, and But it's very very soft. Like after working with a bunch of different cottons, it's very soft compared to a lot of the value cottons that are out there. So something worth noting, maybe if you like, if you're looking. So now there's like shipping containers and stuff on the uh, so we found out that asshole guy, and then the guy who worked on the train, the guy who like aided all of the like asshole behaviors of the rich guy are like in a bathroom, like locked in a bathroom, while the rest of the people on the thing um, are zombies around them. don't go just running into places and like not double check that whether or not it's zombie free or not. You gotta do the double check. Can't just run into a situation zombie blind. You gotta know. So he's trying to find um, a way to get out and go to Busan, which is where he was told to go. Busan is a city in South Korea, i.e., why this movie is called Train to Busan. And so he should really close his little door. Train gets hit because it's coming in hot. Literally, it's on fire. More things on fire. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse. Everything's on fire all the time. it's turning. Wait, did I see Howl's Moving Castle like on Amazon or something? Howl's Moving Castle in theaters 9/26 to 10/3, and then she goes and buys them, which is just a little easy there. Wait, what do you mean it's gonna be in theaters? Oh, they're gonna do like a. I can't even run. If you're falling in a zombie apocalypse, you would dead meat. Okay, now the big a-hole of a guy is getting bit. Just what he deserved. Like whenever my alarm comes up from like to take my meds, it turns the volume in my headphones up like 1,000%, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so loud. I forgot who was on the train. It's going out. There's like tons and tons and tons of zombies following me, and then there's like there's like the kind of ravenous, like rolling over each other, like climbing over each other, like just not as much as Work for Z, which was just kind of this like CGI like collapsing over each other, but like but like the commitment of the actors who play the zombies is like so important. Like it really makes the movie like what it is. Now they're all just like dragging behind the train. This movie's so good. I put off seeing it for a long time, not because I didn't think it was going to be good, but because I had kind of had like my fill of like zombie movies for a while, and I just kind of was like, I don't know like how we're gonna like reinvent the wheel, and so I just kind of didn't watch it for a while. Or like I didn't know like how we were gonna like do something different and like keep it interesting. But this movie does such a good job at like just keeping. And I would say that there are like so many tropes that are like really um, like so many tropes that are like played through. Okay, so he could open the door when like no one else could. Let's just point out that. But like and he can talk. So maybe he's not like fully turned. So but he already has like the eye change and everything that would indicate. Okay, and now he's fully on. Now the pregnant lady's in on it too, and she's like, "Don't, don't bite the pregnant lady," and she's like trying to help. He put his hand over the guy's mouth, and it's one way ticket to getting bit. Yeah, fresh zombie bite. Looks like every zombie bite you'll ever see. I did promise the rest before Daddy was soon become a zombie. Just like some movies, like they have like a triumphant ending, some have a sad ending, and like this movie, like it's sad and like heartbreaking, but it's also just like a family story, but it also like has this like just like glimmer of like light and hope at the end, which is really like, just nice because I feel like that's just kind of like the little tweak that like people are missing. He's happy remembering her coming into the world and how tiny she was. Really cute. And he just does what he's gotta do for his kid. She's basically torn up about it. It's so sad. And she's singing the song that she couldn't sing without her daddy there. So sweet. Excellent movie. Love this movie. I'm so upset that it took me so long to like watch it after my wife told me about it because it is just a really excellent movie. Good zombie movie. Just like really, just like hits all the marks, and it's just a really turn this off. Um, just it like hits all the marks. It does what a zombie movie should do. Hits you right in the heart with a bunch of different moments, but it also has like the chaos and it has these different levels of character who all like have different motivations. The makeup is just really wonderful and it's really exciting to see some some kind of like more typical zombie makeup and then some variations on zombie makeup. Um, Very consistent zombie makeup, and also due to kind of the circumstances, there were people in like various levels of really of like um, decomposition and stuff like that, which makes sense. So it just like aligns with the story. So they did do some like makeup work, like they have like veins that turn blue, black, like in this movie once they're like really transformed, and so they do some like CGI to like show it like moving as it's the virus is spreading, but then they also like when someone's spread, they pan back to someone who's got the virus spread in them. Then they're doing the makeup, so it looks like it's under their skin. Definitely. I mean, it's just a good zombie movie. Honestly, like it's so solid. I prefer if you like subtitles or if you can stand subtitles. For me, as someone who with ADHD, subtitles like do help. But I can't like do something like stream and subtitles like those. That is much more difficult for me. I guess I can do it. It's just difficult. Um, like you might want to be considerate of that. I found that I don't know. I find that with live action things, I always prefer subtitles and hearing a foreign voice than or like a foreign language than uh, just like hearing something dubbed because it can't like the movement of the mouth and the speech uh, uh, the words don't line up, so that always kind of bothers me. So that's just a personal thing. I know people who hate reading subtitles. Totally up to you, but I think that normalizing reading subtitles when you can is obviously a great thing for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, I definitely suggest that movie. It's on. See, what did I watch it on? I watched it on Peacock, but it's also available on Roku right now for free. So if you want to check that out, I would highly recommend it. It's just a really solid page. So I'm not page, solid movie. So I hope you have a good one. Talk to you.